Come on. Is it back? Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I have no clue what just happened. But it's fixed now? What's happened? Yeah, sorry. It just resolved itself. Thankfully I noticed, because that's the first time it's happened in a long time. Still annoying, though. Okay. Let us continue. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Yeah, sorry about that. There's supposed to be big storms coming, so that could be a reason. But to be honest, my internet is so garbage that it could be for anything. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, it was trying to reconnect as well, but the reconnecting doesn't quite work very well on on OBS apparently. Streamlabs OBS, because it wouldn't reconnect. I had to disconnect and reconnect it. So yeah.
Good evening.
That's
Jonathan Reed. Can I help you in any way?
Found your notebook.
I found your notebook. The one the guard of Priwen stole from you.
And you've brought it back to me. That's excellent news, Jonathan. Were you able to keep yourself from reading it?
Yes.
Yes.
I give it back to you untouched.
Then, my friend, you deserve a little something to reward your fortitude. Please, have this, with my gratitude.
What's in the notebook?
I can't answer you, Jonathan, since you chose not to open it.
Fair enough. Hint failure. Right.
How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
She could have survived as a vampire. If only she had given me a chance to explain. If only I could have found the words.
Not all vampires accept their new condition. Since suicide is impossible, you have to find a way to get someone else to relieve the pain.
I could have saved her.
No, Jonathan.
Well, I mean, she was pretty much like frenzied. She was killing people left, right, and center.
I rarely wander.
She wasn't exactly the most
Song in the dark.
well-adjusted vampire. What is this thing? Why is this here? Why is it am I cursed for it to taunt me? Alright, which probably the quickest way is through this way. I guess. Should I? I think I should sleep. Or sleep. See how Dr. Swansea adjusts being a vampire. Fucking everyone in the hospital's gonna end up dead, aren't they? That's what I get for saving my friend. Habitants of London live in fear of physicians, delayed interventions, barefaced favouritism and strange experimental treatments. This scarcity of professionalism is crystallised in Pembroke Hospital, Whitechapel, where deonatology was discharged a long time ago. Deonatology? I don't know what that means. The Pembroke administration hides behind a facade of dedication and restitude. English. But those of us who know any of their patients or worse were among them are aware of their deceit. In this temple devoted to dread, you will have to pay to get a bed. You'll catch illness you never knew existed, and your corpse will be relieved of its possessions in the morgue. Here patients die overnight of wounds they never bore upon their arrival, and they call them accidents. I briefly interviewed Dr. Swansea, a head of administration, declaimed a pedantic tumor mortis. I briefly interviewed Dr. Swansea, head of administration, declaimed a pedantic timor mortis conturbat me, fear of death confounds me, before forcing us out of the establishment. Quotes in Latin will not be enough to keep us away from morbidity. Holy shit. Morbidity. Morbidity. Oh, I'm so good. Maybe I should go back to preschool with this reading level. Volunteers are welcome to join me tomorrow morning in front of the hospital to demand clear facts about the state of this medical institution. Come in numbers. I mean, everything's still fine. No one's dead. So that's a plus. I can't believe that fucking crash happened. Ugh. It was going so smoothly as well. But I guess it's not a Darkmist stream without fucking technical difficulties. Bane of my goddamn afterlife, tell you. I think I can just go straight through. Should I? Up and then... Doesn't really matter. Ugh. Gross. Ah, Whitechapel. You were the first place that I completely destroyed. If I go up here...
Joe, please, I don't have your money. Come on.
I thought she disappeared.
I'm cheap and I'm clean.
Good to know. Jesus Christ. Fuck, this is like just a giant maze.
See how he dressed? Looks like an
Yes, I'm a doctor. Were doctors paid well back then? Was it like a profession that paid well? I guess you had to be quite rich to learn what they counted as.
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient for my recipe.
You would have had to be quite rich to afford the education, I imagine. So maybe it did pay really well. Who knows? Hello, McCullum.
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you... You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
I can stop the epidemic.
I have found the carrier, McCullum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature. Jonathan Emmett Reed.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Already damned, I think.
Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
He is looking very, very pale. I did just notice that, actually.
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
I noticed he's got a few face cracks like I do
Were
as well.
both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat.
Whoa, okay, fucking hell.
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
I mean, it's like, can you not use that word? I feel like I'm not a leech. I'm gonna save the goddamn, stop the epidemic. I think I've earned my name.
What will the Guard of Prewin do now? Will you stop the Great Hunt?
Yes. But we shall continue to protect innocents from beasts like you and your red-headed friend.
Like me?
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke. But this won't always be the case. I'm no coward like those St. Paul's Stowe brothers.
How long have you known Lady Ashbury? Where is she? And what will you do to her?
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigated. She is gone. Our scouts reported she has sold some paintings and departed for an unknown destination.
Right, okay.
Adieu, vampire hunter.
Until
Adieu.
we meet again, blood drinker.
Right. Well, that was rather easy, actually. To get I was expecting him to be like a massive dick about it and make me kill him. But he turned out to be alright in the end. I feel like if I had turned him into a vampire, he would have wanted to fight me. That's just a feeling. Oh, I see some glowing eyes there. Excuse me. Can't kill him. Oh. Does that mean he's probably going to play a bigger part in the sequel? Maybe that's what that feels like to me. If you physically cannot kill him, I feel like that would be why. Who have I imagine he's a decent character. I would hope they wouldn't just throw it away. He's one of them vermin. I'm glad they all teach you to say the exact same thing at Prewin school. I need to talk to Swansea.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Maybe so, yeah. There's nothing that says that they have to use the same protagonist. Where the fuck am I? Someone's fighting something over there. Where am I? Oh my god, I just turned around so bad. I wonder if in the sequel they'll do what Dragon Age and Mass Effect did, like the save import thing. I hope they do. Be a shame if they didn't, if they they choose things for you. I don't really like that. I hope that's what they do. I know it's really difficult to do that, but I can hope.
Jonathan, my dear.
Oh my god.
I can never thank you enough.
Thank me. For what?
Come now, you know what I mean. I am... well, I'm just like you.
I am creating a very powerful army.
I'm glad you like it.
How could I not be happy? You offered me the ultimate freedom. More than I ever could have dreamt of.
Why didn't he just ask? Why is that such a faux pas in this world? Why can't you just... if you know a vampire, why can't you just say, hey, can you turn me?
How do you feel since you changed?
Absolutely fine. Did you know I can determine the health of every patient or nurse just by looking at him? Fascinating.
Have you taken a life yet, Edgar?
Don't you think that's a private matter? I would not ask you such an indiscreet question.
Answer the question.
Do you feel the hunger?
Yes. It's very peculiar, not like mortal hunger at all. It's like I'm never sated. Fortunately, blood is no rare commodity at Pembroke.
Will you continue as Pembroke's administrator?
Of course. I can help more than ever. And since I'm already dead,
yeah.
I can't get sick.
I guess it's like a... because you can die from being turned, can't you? So maybe there's more to it than that. But yeah, it seems... it just seems very... you're not allowed to say that. You can't ask. You have to be offered.
Are you not afraid?
Which I guess is
everyone will
fair
find
enough.
you? Next time, they will do more than abduct and torture you.
I remain a man of peace. If things were to go awry, I would flee rather than slice them up as you would, my friend.
What's that supposed to mean?
Have you seen Elizabeth? Has she passed this way since you returned?
No. And I'm terrified to see her again. I really am, Jonathan. She could very well tear me to pieces for what I did.
What will you do now that you are immortal?
Experiment, my dear colleague. I have an eternity to make scientific progress. I could be
What would
the
you
only
do if you were a
scientist able to
vampire,
undertake
Blue?
extreme experiments upon himself.
What, like, what would be your first thing to do? Because I have no idea what I would do. Just enjoy the immortality, I guess.
My God, Edgar. Did you learn nothing from your forays into folly?
I have, I swear. No more experiments on mortals. See? I
Travel?
said mortals. How quickly
That'd be
the
a good
mind
use of it.
adapts.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people say they would, like, just slumber. If anyone's back from before too, sorry about the crash. It's resolved now. I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, I don't. You could do anything, and it wouldn't really matter how long it took you.
What kind of experiments?
Who knows? Nervous shock, brain damage, pain and recovery. There's almost no limit to what my body can now endure. I could be the next Henry Head.
But it wouldn't be. They wouldn't be applicable to humans, Edgar. You're a different species now.
Have you news of Jeffrey McCullum? I'm sure both of you would have quite an interesting discussion after recent events.
He left the
In
hospital
the morgue.
without
Yeah,
being
yeah,
treated
cool.
for the severe beating you gave him. We'll meet again soon enough.
Do you not think he will kill you where you stand?
Funny you should mention it. I asked him once what he would do if I were a vampire. He said he would give me an hour for old time's sake.
Goodbye, Edgar.
Well, hopefully I've changed his mind about vampires. I mean, having one's family killed by vampires is probably enough to leave a bit of a mark. But still. Excuse me. Okay, so the morgue is in the back, which I can get to through here. Ah, yes, I remember I got scared by one of those teleporting guys. Oops. Nothing like a bit of old sarcasm. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hello. Oh my god. Ouch. Tough bastards. Alright. Insulin. Would it be? It's up, okay. It's leading me right to it. Why is it? Oh my god. Oh. That's my response to being scared, is to pause the game. So oh, you sneaky little hobbitses. Yeah, get out of here.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Okay. I'm glad I left this one to last, actually, because it means that the what do you call it? The hideout is very close. It's around this way. Ugh. So tomorrow's stream too. Tomorrow is Thursday. Yep. Tomorrow will be Dragon Age, and we'll be starting Awakening tomorrow. Which should be good, because there's still other DLCs left, but I am really bad at them, so we're gonna do them after Awakening. So yeah, that should be fun. Ooh. A serum created by following Tear of Angels recipe with insulin instead of garlic to enhance protection against disasters infection. Is that what she is, like a disaster? Seems a bit horrible.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Okay. Boy. Oh my god, that's so far away. Okay, time for a bit of a run. Reach the Hive. The Hive is never a good name. Actually, too, when we've finished this, what would you like to see? Because I didn't realize this would be finishing so soon. So I'm open to any ideas for what you'd like to see. It can be anything, really. It doesn't bother me. If I go... I should probably go that way, actually. Like... Yeah, I'll do that. Because we're doing this Stardew and Stardew Valley and Dragon Age. Dragon Age, we'll just continue into Dragon Age 2. Might have a look through my library after this, actually. No, not that way. Oh. That must be how, like, the Hulk feels about bullets. They're just little mosquitoes, basically. What? What did he say? I didn't get any of that. No, wrong way. If I go up and across. Deal with each other, fuck off. I'm now realising too, it only took me 75% of the game to actually get a decent sword. The whole time I was using that shit machete. Senpai notices you. What the fuck? Oh. Sorry, I just got a tweet. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I've... Oh, I have to kill this thing. Am I heading the right way? Is this... Yeah, okay, I know where to go now. It's through the guy's, Sean's. Ripping pasta, Sean. I was a dingus and let you die. Sorry about that. Well, ripping pepperoni. Look at this place, it's filthy. Hang on. Oh, do I have to kill these guys, I guess so. At least they're nice and weak. I know, right? Ah. I mean, I didn't do it on purpose. I thought he'd be fine. Never trust a skull. Skull. I think this series has just been me mispronouncing stuff. That's what it feels like anyway. Okay. I don't want this to end. I've been enjoying this game so much. Where am I going to find another vampire game? The only one I've got left to play is like...
been ransacked.
The Legend of Cain? Is that it? Is that what that's called? The Legend of Cain? I don't know, something to do with Cain. They're old.
They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one. No,
Who?
not their style.
There's no bodies around. It was Harriet. Or... it was Ashbury. Legacy of Cain, that's the one. You can get the first one for free from somewhere. And I've played like 10 minutes of it, I think. Or no, I might have finished the first boss, actually. Oh my fucking god, that's a lot of blood. But yeah, I haven't played any of them.
Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
Oh, yeah, I think she has, Reed. Look at these massive piles of blood. She's nothing if not subtle. Uh-oh. It's been a while since we've seen this guy. Hello, Mr. I want to know who this guy is.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
Blood Daddy. Oh my
All
god.
right. But no more riddles. Enough
It's his
of the
official name
obscure
now,
songs
Blood
and
Daddy.
Prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Right.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones.
Fuck.
She is the original carrier.
I accidentally
The
wanted to
well
ask the
from
other
which
one.
this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
In vampire mythos, real life, Lilith, was it Lilith? There is a woman called Lilith who is apparently the mother of all vampires, and that carries over into some games and books and stuff. Apparently she was, before Eve, she was created by God and subsequently told God to shove it when he said to bow to Adam and to serve man, and he banished her. That's about all I know, so I've not exactly gotten the full tale, but it's quite interesting, and I think that's quite badass.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as
Yeah.
the Morrigan. She is
There
my
you go.
mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this. She is a vengeful mother.
So there is always a progenitor. There's always the first. And usually the first is the most powerful.
So the disaster is some sort of
Yeah.
a disease.
It's always good to get something new.
vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
But old can be
Your
good as well.
modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
In Involved, right? Because in the Masquerade, Vampire the Masquerade, Lilith is a key figure but she was the wife of Cain, who was the first vampire. Was it Lilith? Well, actually, no. He killed her. Eventually. But that's in that lore. That's not... That's very loosely based on the Bible story. But in the Masquerade as well, the elder vampires, they sleep. They just slumber. That's all they do. And when they have dreams, they affect everyone of their bloodline. So their bloodline can go completely crazy or do a specific thing if their progenitor starts to dream of something in particular.
What is
Which I think is really
It is
just
the curse of the
awesome.
goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
Just a question then, why did you abandon me?
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Okay. Who are you though? Right. What is... Oh, what is... I'm freaking out here.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
You don't say. Smitten. Cool. Oh. What's with the vomit? Why is it always gotta be vomit? Oh.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick.
You don't say.
Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Oh, like your help, Doris. Liars.
Cool.
All of you.
I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to see the end, actually. I don't...
My poor baby. I've been such a bad...
That's a boob, too?
But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
How dare you make me look at that face? Yeah, I stabbed myself.
I was a good mother.
Were you? Well, I don't know, were you? She looks like something out of Resident Evil. So did her daughter. Oh, what just happened then? I had like probably like half health. She must have hit me a couple times in the span of 2 seconds apparently. But we won't talk about that, shall we? Fuck. At least I don't have to watch that vomiting cutscene over again. Gas, yeah. Oops. Okay. I was doing so well too. Oh, she hits you on. So the arm. The arm counts no matter where it gets you. It's just like a touch it and you get hurt, not a strictly. You know what I'm talking about? Because I fucking don't. Oh. Oh my god, it's got quite a reach on it. I mean, I came and helped you in the hospital. And Bridget helped you too. So I wouldn't say that is strictly true. Okay, that was close. Am I gonna die? That fucking gas. Gotta love those death rattles. Do I have to do that again? Yep. Fuck's sake. I've been alone all my life. Gonna have to stay like pristine health. You are not prepared. Yeah, fuck off with the gross arm thing. You make me sick, Harriet. Whoa! It just tanked through my heel. Okay. This is gonna be one of them days. That's bad. Bad touch. Harry, you're making me uncomfortable. Please stop that. Oh shit, we just did a bunch of damage then. There we go. Oh, that was quick. I'm not dying this time either. Fuck that noise. That can't be good.
Is this a dream? Awake. This anger I feel, is it wrath? I think it is. Oh,
What did I do though? Shouldn't I just be like absorbing this? Can eat the minions. Ooh, okay. I was gonna say, like, shouldn't I just be able to like get a handful of blood and just sip at it? So the minions come in later, I'm guessing. Such Alright, so how do I eat them? Oh my god. Stun them. Okay, I'll get my trusty thing out, whatever it's called, steak. God, she's quick, and she has horns too.
For this is my body.
Hop, hop, hop. That didn't really help me much at all. That's cheating. That didn't do a lot, did it? It doesn't give you a whole lot, actually. It gives enough for like one heal, maybe. Which is enough, I guess. This knife actually gives more blood than biting them. That's not good. That's my bite skill must be really shit. Kind of creeping me out, to be honest. These little blood golem things. Okay, I need more stamina.
Innocence, such guilt.
I can do that too. You're just a bit quicker. I suppose you can still be affected by like my puny blood skills. I don't like the look of that. No, yeah, I didn't think so. Ugh. Oh, she has sickles. Nothing like an audio glitch to cap the iceberg of this boss fight. Oh, that looks good. Ah. Sorry, my nose is itchy. You missed. Why can't I get some sickles? I'm glad I spent so much XP on stamina, actually. Maybe more than I should have.
Blood, feed me, give me their lives.
Oh shit. Oh, I didn't even have to try for that one. Didn't even die. Didn't even die once.
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every
Murdered. There we go.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Well, that was pleasant. Bye, grandmother. I guess that's what she would be. That's actually literally what she would be.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suascal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I like old Bridget. She seems cool.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suascals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to.
She seems to be one of the only ones that
Perhaps
really
there will be no
cares.
stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm
Yeah.
honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. He's found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
didn't take much to make Jonathan fall in love with Ashbury, did it?
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
That's a thing in real life too, isn't it? A healthy carrier? Like you can be sick and not know it and only make someone else sick. That's definitely not the scientific way to explain it, but that I feel like that's a thing. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. Yeah, I thought so. I don't know if it's a very common thing, but it's a thing. It's a nice red car. I would have chosen black myself, but...
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbur's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Why can't I have a castle? Find why Elizabeth's blood creates disasters. Here we go. Blood Daddy is back.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over.
Smorphic. Possibly,
You did
yeah.
well.
Yeah, I did very well. Thanks.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother. My dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
Sure.
What does she seek? Revenge?
I'm not sure what the proper name for a healthy carrier is. I don't think it's healthy carrier. I think it's something else.
Dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
I'd like to see what the first vampire could do.
Why
Or whatever
did
she is.
Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath,